Cain Velasquez said on Ariel Helwani's show that he doesn't think Tom Aspinall beats Jon Jones. He says, me just watching Aspinall, I kind of see his pattern a little bit and his striking, the way he comes in and strikes. I think Jon sees it too. I think with that, just because, again, Jon, he studies, man, he does his homework. He's a master at this. He analyzes things. He studies you over and over again. I think just for that reason, he's going to know what to do. So I don't think Aspinall beats Jon. I agree with Cain Velasquez, and most fans are Johnny-come-lately fans, meaning whatever's hot is what they latch on to. And a lot of fans are new fans, let's just face it, so they don't really know what they're talking about. But with that said, they see a guy in Tom Aspinall who's knocking people out, and they don't understand that a puncher's chance is only going to get you so far. And it's only going to get you so far against a guy like Jon Jones, who is very versatile. Jon Jones has great kicks. Jon Jones, I think his punching game needs some work for sure, right? He's never had really great punches. He's never sat people down with his punches before. If you want to say Lyoto Machida Superman punch, okay, whatever. But he's not that guy when it comes to the hands. He's more of a kicker. He's more of creating space and holding that space and keeping people at range. And then, of course, looking out for that takedown and brutal ground and pound. In my opinion, Jon Jones has improved since the last time we've seen him in the octagon prior to the Stipe fight. And you saw that with the kick he landed on Stipe. That kick he landed on Stipe puts down anybody in the world, including one Tom Aspinall. That kick is in my opinion, one of the more dangerous weapons in the sport of MMA. Never mind just the weapons that Jon Jones has. In the whole sport of MMA, that turning sidekick is something else, as well as his ground and pound. And keep in mind, Jon Jones is also training with one Gordon Ryan, okay? This is the greatest MMA fighter of all time, now training with the greatest no-gi athlete of all time for a while. He's been training with him for probably over a year now, I think. And maybe way longer than that too. And not for nothing, guys, but that's going to do something for you. Training with Gordon Ryan is going to improve your game. And Jon Jones is showing that improvement even at 37 years old. I just don't see how Tom Aspinall beats him. Why? Because he knocked out Andrei Arlovsky, because he knocked out Sergey Spivak, because he knocked out Pavlovich. Like, there's nothing that Tom Aspinall has done that really is like, wow, that guy could beat Jon Jones. It's just not there. I think it's there because he's, quote-unquote, the great white hope, right? I think there's a component of that. You've got the English fans behind him, so he does have a country behind him. And there's something to that, right? A lot of people also hate Jon Jones, and that's the thing, too. I'm going to say this. I've said it before. I'll say it again. When you have a hated, dominant champion like Jon Jones, and he's hated, they like to anoint people like a Tom Aspinall as the guy who's next. But you know what happens? When the guy who's next loses, the fans turn on them. That's what happens. It always happens, and it will happen again. If Jon Jones gets the job done over Tom Aspinall when this fight does happen in 2025, I promise you, all those people that were choo-choo for Tom Aspinall, all aboard and riding that train, I guarantee you they will get off at that stop, the stop where he loses to Jon Jones, and they are going to say, he was nothing. All he ever did, he was just someone who benefited from overwhelming people and da-da-da. Like, I'm sorry, but his knockout over Curtis Blades, is that supposed to, like, wow me? Is that supposed to make me go, wow? Because it doesn't. It really doesn't. And I agree with Cain Velasquez, and I've had videos out there stating these opinions before Cain Velasquez came out and said this. So it's great to know that great minds do in fact think alike. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, though. Do you disagree or agree? It really doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.